are Tyrians. We are many races, several professions. We practice the arts of combat as well as healing. We have foes, and we fight them without mercy. And it's time for us to claim back what is ours. It's time for us to claim back Tyria from the terror of the Elder Dragons. We can't go on living our lives in fear. We have to fight. We have to make a stand. This is our story.
Hello, all three people that are actually watching me live, because I know we didn't plan this broadcast, and here we are. So if you actually pay attention to your email alerts and got the Chronicles of Tyria's broadcasting live, this is for you guys. It'll also be up on YouTube for people that missed out, and on iTunes for those later on. I just wanted to give everybody an update. Since I am American and it's the 4th of July here, I'm taking a break, and I'm going to turn down my lights because I look this really bad white glow on my face. There we go. Alright, so 4th of July, I'm on break. Casey and Naveen also taking a well-deserved holiday. So we will not be doing a live broadcast tomorrow. That being said, I did still want to do certain things that we promised to do, like Question of the Week, announce our guild's participation winners, and show you the winner of the Drawing with Joel contest for the Char from previous time. So first, I guess I'll start off with our guild participation stuff and just get that out of the way. So let's switch it over to this second screen here. So, as you can see, for those of you who are interested, here's the list of people that are going to be entered in to win the random drawing. So, let's go with typewriter. Alright, well, congratulations, Jexos. You are the lucky winner of the monthly participation raffle. And also another big congratulations to Sukena, who was the person who won our most participation. And she's won once before, so kudos for winning yet again. Alright, so that's out of the way. Congrats, Suki and Jexos. So next we'll do Question of the Week. So last week my question was, what would you like to see, since it was our 1-year anniversary, what would you like to see us do in the future? So I received several entries. So let's start off with the beginning. One was from Hamface, or Hammond Buckland, who sent us a couple emails before. He said, I'd enjoy hearing a World v World update every couple of podcasts. While I don't actively fight off invaders all the time, I'd like to be able to have a rundown of what's going on. I don't mind if it's COT-centric, focusing on how your server, Tarnished Coast, is faring, or a general state of the game affair that covers which servers are doing well and how World v World players are feeling about things. This might be a nice way to get more guest hosts on the show, if you some people in the guild are passionate about World versus World. Definitely a possibility. We do have some people that are World v World, very World v World centric. Several commanders within the guild as well. So that's definitely a possibility. I will look into that. Roovin, another one of my buddies, also one of the commanders I was just mentioning, that's within our guild. In terms of new content that could come out, I think a rather simple one could revolve around viewer-made submissions, be it amazing scenery showing off the beauty of Tyria, to dramatic poses in unique circumstances, or even just hilarious group shots made by the guild. It'd even be a great way to premiere the music videos that are being made. A pretty simple idea and not too hard considering the play time everyone has in game, and could be reasonably done every other week. On that note, though, you could use screenshots to help make a monthly recap in terms of guild activities, living story, major upcoming story events. It would definitely be not as long as the podcast would be, but a short 5 to 10 minute thing that will let those who miss the flurry of content that's been rolling out by the ANET team about what's going on and what's happening this month, because let's face it, not everyone likes to read about what happened. As for in-game events, I think it'd be great to have costume brawl tonic races. We have races with a few people transformed into creatures that can enter costume brawl, and we use a MOA racetrack where they race, and we have other members stationed along the track at certain points, and costumes too, where they attack and cause havoc to the racers. No fear, might be a little OP, blah blah blah. Definitely a good idea. I like the idea of tonic-based costume brawl races. And as for your first suggestion, the monthly recap via pictures and video, I think that's actually a genius idea. I think we may have to do that. Just be something nice to put out as a like a month in review kind of a thing. And viewers, viewer submissions. Yes, we are always willing to take your viewer submissions. If you have artwork, funny pictures, videos, anything like that, send them to us. We'll make sure we debut them here on the show and help to try to plug you a little bit and maybe get you or your guild a little bit more information out there. And that's another thing. If you'd like to have your guild plugged to try to generate some interest for your guild, different server, it doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be all about Chronicles of Tyria here on CoT Podcast. We're also about the Guild Wars community. So let us know. Possibly a hide and seek event, he suggests. We've done some of those in the past. We actually should have that as a guild activity once a week, but the participation dropped off. But maybe we try and bring it back. And Jaxo said maybe a funny segment, present a few GW2 memes, video parodies, outtakes, in-game glitches. Also, something funny would be to debut a couple of our memes. We do have a ton of Guild Wars 2 memes, so I think it would be fun maybe to be brought to you by this meme. So, good suggestions, everyone. You know what? We're going on vacation. Happy birthday in Independence America. Everybody wins. So, yay for you guys, bad for my wallet. Let's see how much you win. If this is 5 gold, I'm going to be so upset. Here we go. Starting the spinner, spinning, 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 spinning. Stop. Let's see where we land. Oh, thank God. 1 gold. Alright, everyone that's submitted, you will receive 1 gold for your awesome suggestions. So let's get this back to me. Alright. And lastly, I'd like to shout out to Ksenia, who knows about my Ranger woes and the problems I'm having with Ranger. I'm coming up with a couple of alternative builds. But she sent me a skirmishing build for Ranger. So that was pretty great to try to help me get back and not feel so bad about the patch. So thank you for that. Greatly appreciate it. And I'll definitely give it a try. Let's see. Let's do the Drawing with Joel Char winner. Unfortunately, in front of me, I don't happen to have the actual, just the picture, the image. So I'm going to have to go into the video, and we'll just pull it out of the video. How about that? Turn the sound off. Oh, and of course, there's got to be a YouTube ad on the video. Oh well. Skip ahead. Let's find the winner. Winner. Okay, you know what? Why don't I just debut the contrast entries as well as the winner? How about that? Everybody can see. Awesome. I'd be super excited if this whole freaking thing had no sound. I would be so mad. Let's see. Thank you for telling me in the chat that this has no sound. I'm about to be very upset. Take a look. Audio channels. Settings. Yeah, everything looks like it's working on my end. Let me. That would just be the icing on the cake. Oh, it would just be the icing on the cake. Wait a minute. Oh, it would just be the icing on the cake. Wait a minute. Oh, it would just be the icing on the cake. I can hear myself echoing through the chat. Never mind. So anyway, here we go. This was the contest entries. James was one of her entries. Some pretty great art. We had one of our own here, Elimer. Zhang. And the grand winner was James. So, congrats, James. Awesome artwork. Also, again, sorry for everybody that was just listening where I just stopped for a few seconds and was freaking out. Zenchu here in the chat said no sound, and I flipped out. Right. But anyway, let's head this back to me here. So, thank you guys for all of that. Last little bit here is just to give you a heads up of what's going to be happening. Let's see, it's okay, so the Lorecast and the Lore Bites are going to go on a break along with us on this vacation. So the Lore Casts will return Wednesday, July 24th. The Lore Bites will return on the 23rd. Drawing with Joel may be delayed as Joel's going on vacation. She said she may try to get it out ahead of time. If that's the case, the winners of the human drawing contest will be postponed till the subsequent episode. Other than that, I have a question. We'll still be back next week with the full podcast and the review of the upcoming patch on Tuesday. Be sure to check out ArenaNet's Facebook page and like their Facebook page, because they're looking to get 1 million likes by the end of July, and if they get 1 million likes, everybody will get free goodies in game, some magic find boosts and things like that. So definitely check that out. Have your friends like it. See if we can't get them to 1 million likes within the next 28 days. And lastly, I have a question of the week for you guys for this week. I don't have the jingle, so it's your question of the week. But the question of the week for this week, we're going outside of Guild Wars 2 for this one. What are your top 5 useless items in video games? Be sure to tune in next Thursday night live, where I'll be reading off your answers and giving away gold, and I'll also give you my top 5 useless video game items, and maybe Casey and Naveen too, if they're up for it. So that's it. Those of you that sent us in stuff about the Sylvari for our upcoming Sylvari Lorecast being released on the 24th, thank you. Your information has not been lost, and if you would still like to submit information about Sylvari, and be sure to check out our last podcast to see why I said that, be sure to submit. You can submit by July 18th, and we'll still be able to use that for the Lorecast. So, that's it. Thank you, Zenchu, for being one of the few people that watched me live on this random in-between cast. And we appreciate all you guys coming out, liking, subscribing to all our stuff. If you're an iTunes listener, sorry I'm a little bit rambly, and most of this was video related, and I feel bad for you. But feel free to tune in live Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Time at twitch.tv/Chronicles of Tyria. So, I guess for Chronicles of Tyria random in-between vacation update podcast thing, I'm Lagwin by myself. and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.